All right, guys. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know where I'm gonna post this, but wherever I post it, like, just please bear me. That doesn't really matter. Okay. So I've been doing some rumination and thinking about some stuff, and I just want to show you guys because I'm like really, really fucking excited about this. Guys, you're gonna go crazy, man. Fuck, 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 guys. I'm having a stroke of. I'm sorry, not of a stroke of luck. I'm having a stroke of genius right now. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Yeah. Okay. So right. This is the sign of money, as in dollar, the dollar sign, and a dollar sign is made up of an S and this, a stick, a rod. Yes. Now this is not gonna make sense to anybody, but just bear with me. Um, this is look to anybody who doesn't understand. This is the rod, i.e., the alpha, as in the dick, the jerk, the alpha, the rod, and this is the snake or the sigma, right? So we have you have the alpha male or the dick, the jerk, the one that wants to be on top of the hierarchy and bang all the chicks, blah, blah, like a dick basically. And this is the sigma, which is essentially the dude who is alpha and has all the alpha like qualities or whatever, but he chooses that he doesn't want to be on top of the hierarchy for whatever reasons, and he does not necessarily want to bang all the chicks and uh, get get like on top of the hierarchy or whatever. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. What really matters here is that you have the alpha, the rod, and the snake, the sigma. And when you put those two, uh, let's say, men together, the alpha male, the dick, and the sigma male, or whatever, uh, together, you get this sign. What is this symbol, by the way, guys? Does anybody know what this symbol is? This is the symbol of the Hippocratic Oath. This is the symbol of the medical. You know that medical symbol? You know when you see the medicine, the medical symbol, like you see this always in like pharmacies and shit, right? Like in pharmaceutical companies, pharmaceutical blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying, right? I don't have to like, spell it out for you, right? So this is medicine. This is health. So health is made up of concrete, dick like tendencies going up. You know, like like I have a cockpit or like a spaceship or whatever that concretely going up to the moon and concretely landing on the moon and whatever, and gets to metaphorically, sorry, land on the moon and touch the moon and throw the seeds. Sorry, throw the seeds all over the moon. And then there is also the sigma element, which is more of the kind of left knowledge, left hand path of more like sorcery, magic, illumination, knowledge, light, um, Satanism, whatever, nature, all this kind of stuff. But anyway, you put the concrete stuff with the sorcery, enlightenment, illumination aspect, and you get health, you get medicine, you become healthy. But also, you also get the dollar sign. You get cash, you get money. So, cash or money is made up of the balance between the alpha and the sigma. So, if you can do alpha and sigma together in a very balanced way, you get cash. You get a lot of cash. You get money. This is how money is made. The more alpha and omega, there's all the more alpha and sigma that you are, listen to this, the more alpha and sigma that you are, the more alpha and sigma that you are, the more cash you will make, the more money you will make, right? So you have like sigma, snake like, or deviant uh, knowledge, illuminated knowledge, knowledge that is true, knowledge that comes from Satan, because there is both Satan and God, right? because obviously life is not made up of only the devil, right? There's not everything is devilish and everything is dark and everything is like satanic or whatever, right? Because obviously, let me just 1 second. If you do S, but only S, there is something missing, right? You're just an S. You're just a Satanist. You know, you're just a Satanist. Obviously, nobody wants to be just a Satanist because if you're just a Satanist, then you just have the knowledge and the illumination. But you're not able to actuate this illumination or knowledge in any way because it's aerial. It's just fiery, like a fiery blaze. Satan, the devil, you know, it's just illumination and like because fire is like a light, right? So then you're like just doing excuse me, shit, guys, fuck, bro, man, I'm kind of go crazy. Yeah, so you just have the S. You have the star of Satan. You're a Satanist, the goat, the devil. That's absolutely fine. We all worship the devil because the devil is part of everything in life, right? The devil is everywhere, right? Everybody has a snake inside of him. Everybody's a devil. Everybody's a snake in some ways or another, right? And that's absolutely fine. But if you excuse me, if you have too much of the snake and only the snake tendencies, but there is no concrete. Excuse me. Wait, fuck. Whoa, I'm so excited about this, guys. Shit, man. Whoever's watching this is gonna go crazy nuts. Exactly nuts. You're gonna nut. Look. Look, bro. Right. Okay. So, this is the opposite. Actually, this is more like, wait, like Christianity, for example, or Islam, or whatever, like the core conceptual religions, what are called the good religions or the righteous religions. Yeah, but we can symbolize it as a cross because the cross is always going up and whatever. So, you know, yeah. So it's not too good to have only the snake-like tendencies. We need snake, little loquacious things, knowledge, enlightenment, all that stuff, worshiping the devil. All that. I worship the devil all the way through, man. I love the fucking devil. But I'm a huge fan of the devil, by the way. But yeah. But a lot of times you also have to a lot of times you have to also balance with some elements of the alpha or the godlike concrete going up, rising to the sky, to the heavens, type of, let's say, mental states or ideologies or whatever. But the brutal truth is when you combine these things, it's beautiful. You combine this alpha, dick, God, going up, religion stuff together with worshiping the devil. So you have to worship both actually, because there's a lot of retarded people that are so stupid. You know, they're so black and white, just like black and white thinking all the time. You know, I mean, like, you know, it's like it's always people who think that it's all like either or. Yeah. Now, anybody who is a simpleton and says either or, fuck you, you're dumb. You're really dumb. I don't have to choose between uh, God or Satan. Um, this is you, dumbass. You have a black and white thinking, and you want me to to worship only God or to worship only Satan. Both God and Satan exist in life. There is both God and there is Satan. There is a reason why there is God and Satan. And for this reason, you have to worship both God to become more of a dick, an alpha, a jerk, the one who goes up to the whatever, conquers, gets all the things, and worships God and blah blah blah. But you also have to be, excuse me, you also have to worship Satan sometimes. You have to worship Satan as well because Satan exists. You cannot deny the existence of Satan because you see the problem here? They tell you God exists. Yes, God exists. But that also, you dumbass, there is God. So that also means there is Satan. You fucking dumbass. Dude. Yani, dude, There is God and there is Satan. There is God. Sorry? Okay, yes. You say there is God. Fine. There is a God, yes. So you worship God, yes. But why you worship only God? There is also Satan. God created Satan. Well, I should say, the reason why God exists is because there is Satan. And the reason there is Satan is because of God. So we have to worship God and Satan together. You have to have the element of God and the element of Satan. Too much Satan and only Satan, not good, because then you have nothing. You're empty. You're an empty vessel. You just have the like illumination or whatever, the knowledge and all the sorcery and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But you don't have the God element. And then you have the God element as well. So you put these together and you get dollar cash. Of course, cash is everything, right? Um, let's not bullshit ourselves or anybody, right? If you have no money, no cash, bro, you're gonna have nothing in life, right? So yeah, so you have to balance this. Now, obviously, here's a funny thing. Let's play with this, right? Okay, everything is played on in life. This is the problem that people don't understand. If you have just, oh wait, shit. If you have only just, fuck. Wait, okay. If you have only this, like a pole, a stick, but that's nothing. What am I gonna do with a fucking stick? That's not money. I can't do anything with that. I mean, look, the only thing I can do with this is to uh, shove sticks in people, hurt people, damage people, do bad things to people, fuck women, for example, uh, take men I don't like and shove sticks up their ass, for example, or whatever, or beat people up or whatever, club them to death. That sort of type of like assaultive, brutal, aggressive behavior. But okay, but what does that do for you? Nothing. And you beat people up, you rape, you murder, you club people, you beat them up, you rape, you club, you do all these things, you shove sticks at people's ass, you take swords and slash people's throats, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. But you don't make no money. There is no money. And if there's no money, there's no honey. Look, bro, you need the snake, man. Okay? So when you get that snake, look, fuck. You see? You get that snake and you get that club. And you put them together and you get cash, you get money, you get gold. You get basically, Sorry, not gold. Um, dollar is silver. Dollar is silver. So the dollar coin is oh, be very careful here. The dollar coin originally was a silver coin. It was not a gold coin. So this is not gold. This is silver. You're gonna get silver. Dollar means silver. Be very careful. Gold is. Let me think about gold. Yeah. For example, you don't want euro because, like, euro, this is euro. Look at this euro shit. It's nonsense. It's just a random nonsense. You get a dollar, right? So silver. We're going to talk about gold another time because I don't have time for that. But anyway, back to this topic. So bear with me, guys. I know it's very, very complicated and it's like it's going to blow your mind. Yes. So you get the stick and you the stick and a snake and you put those together and you get a dollar to get money. So obviously you have to worship God. You have to worship the dick. You have to worship. Worship, of course, means serve. It also means representation. It means to do something or be something. If I worship God, I become God-like. If I worship Satan, I become Satan-like. I become a Satanist, a God-like individual and a satanic individual. Now, my recommendation to people, of course, is again, I'm going to repeat this: is uh, be as God-like as you can and as satanic as you can. If you can manage to get both, at the same time, you're gonna get cash. You're gonna get silver. Um, you're gonna get a lot of goodness in life. Silver, of course, is better than gold. People want to deceive you and tell you you should buy gold, for example. No, silver is better than gold. I'm not gonna go into the depth of why, but silver is always better than gold. And I've always created a lot of good fortune and magic in my life by adopting the worship of silver. I've always worshipped silver. I've never worshipped gold. I never liked gold. I'm not a big fan of gold, and I would not recommend people to go for gold. Always go for silver. Silver is well, I mean, for me at least. I don't know about you, but silver has always been a good fortune for me because like I wear silver rings, I wear silver shit, and all that kind of stuff. And most dudes that you see out there in the streets, for example, or anywhere, you don't usually see men wearing gold necklaces and gold chains and gold rings. That's usually associated with like marriage and all that kind of horrible shit that no man would ever want to have anything to do with. Typically, men, you will notice, are attracted to, most men at least, I would say, are attracted to things that are silverish, metallic. Every dude you ever see out there, like they're always wearing metal rings, platinum. Um, what I mean, like silvery, like silver, platinum, these kind of white metals or white gold even. But white gold is not gold; it's something else. Anyway, right. So, okay, yeah, this is also medicine, i.e., health. You will be healthy, as in you will have health in the concrete aspect, concrete health, and you will also have spiritual or more knowledge left, whatever, right? Okay, let's repeat. You have the physical health, and you have the spiritual or enlightenment or metaphorical, emotional, psychological health. Okay. Now, um, yeah. Now, obviously, you have yeah, and this is like I said, the yeah, like the dick, the jerk, the whatever. Now, I want to go into something else as well because people are not gonna like a lot of you are not gonna follow what I'm saying. I'm sorry, guys, but um, this video you have to watch over and over and over and over again, millions of times for you to actually be able to understand it because you're just not gonna be able to understand it. I'm sorry, man. It's just complicated. You have to watch it a million times to understand because I'm spitting gold right here. Sorry, not gold. I'm spitting dollar. I'm spitting silver for you. Right. So okay. What is dollar sign? Right. Okay. This is something I'm learning right now. Um, I mean, as I'm learning, I'm teaching. So I'm learning and teaching at the same time. The dollar sign, as in the doll, R. Um, doll is like Barbie or Ken, like like a doll, and that is the excuse me, that is the S element, and there's the R, as in like in Arabic, for example, R or air is zib, air. It's air. They were typically saying like the Middle East air, uh, R air. This is dick, um, air, the dick. So the combination of the air, the dick, and being doll-like, as in easily manipulated or easily played with or easily made to deviate or whatever, which is not bad. I mean, you can always choose that path if you want, but that's up to you. You're not gonna get money. You're gonna just snake around and do nothing. But anyway, you have the doll. So you're like a doll and a dick, dollar, dollar, and that's cash. Yep. Does it make sense? It's a dollar. It's not a doll, and it's not an er. It's a dollar. It's a doll dick. Doll dick. You are a doll, and you are a dick. Or I should say, you are getting a doll, and a dick. Um, no, wait, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, guys. No. You're not getting the dick, and you're not getting the doll. Yeah, okay, okay. No, never mind. Whatever. Forget about that. It's a concept. It's an abstract concept. Okay, it's a doll, and it's a dick, and together they make a dollar. They make cash. They make money. So money is made up of doll-like behavior and dick behavior. So you need to be a dick, but you also need to be a doll. Anybody who is a complete nutcase is gonna tell you, no, 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 bro, 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 no, 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 bro, 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 full stop here. No, no full stop. Bro, 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 bro. I have to be a dick. I have to be a jerk. I have to be the alpha. I have to be the guy that's on top. I have to be the guy that who's completely up there and gets all the yeah. But then you're just gonna fight, 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 conquer, beat people up, and you're gonna be a dick. And bro, you're just a dick. You're just going around domineering people, beating the shit out of people, raping people, clubbing people, murdering people, whatever you're doing with that dick of yours. But and but where's cash? You're not getting any cash. You're not getting any money, man. No cash, no money. Yeah, you're just a spare dick, a spare prick. But also, you don't just want to be a doll, because then if you're just a doll, then you're just kind of dolling around, getting manipulated by people, and sure, you have a lot of knowledge, like a doll, but you're not using that knowledge in any functional kind of way. So this is money, doll, and dick. You're doll and you're dick. If you are just a dick, bad in some ways. If you are just a doll, that's also bad, right? Because then dolls don't typically get. I mean, dolls don't typically get money. You don't. Well, I mean, yeah, you can, but how much? I mean, you're not gonna get that much. So if you really, really want to make money, i.e., silver, and mind you here, the worship of silver is completely good, and also in like Islam, for example, Islam has a problem with gold. So anybody who talks about something to do with gold is a problem. Islam has a serious issue with gold, and there's a reason for that. But Islam always promotes silver. Now, you don't have to take religion too seriously in the sense that you like be religious and read the Quran and follow it and all that stuff. Uh, whatever, I'm not going to go too deeply into that. But even in Islam, silver is always seen as something good, i.e., the dollar, or what is called in sorry, in Arabic. Let me just write it here. The dirham, for example. Dirham is a silver coin, and it comes from the Greek, for example, drachma. Drach, whoop, drachma, drachma. Always good. It has always been the standard. There was never actually a gold standard. Anybody talking about a gold standard? Anybody who talks about gold or gold standard, um, watch out. Watch out. Look, guys, you need to understand this, and I have to repeat it for you guys. Anybody talking to you about gold, watch out. There's a problem. Watch out. Gold, not good. Gold is cursed, always cursed. Silver, i.e., the dollar, i.e., the dollar, i.e., the drachma, dirham, is always good. Always good. That means you are, um, that means you are smart. That means you are getting both. Um, you are worshiping both gods, because anybody who follows the gold, you are a worshiper of gold, then you are retarded or stupid. Then you're getting gold, and you're only getting gold, which is stupid. Um, you have denied something. You have denied the existence of Satan. You are in denial. You say, yes, there is God. I worship God. Dick, going up, yes. But you denied this poor little man. Are you saying there is no Satan in this world? Yeah, there is Satan. Oh, yeah, akhi. Guys, look, common sense would dictate. Yeah, أحباء القلب. Sorry, guys. I always love to talk Arabic. Yeah. So, guys, look. There is a serious problem with a lot of people, retards out there. There's yeah, you worship God. There is God, yes, but that means there is also Satan, and God is responsible for Satan. Read the fucking Bible. Read the Book of Job. Yeah, you know the Book of Job. What's the Book of Job? Who is colluding with who? In the Book of Job, God, Allah, Yahweh, whatever, man, the sky god, Zeus, the father, whatever. He, in a Job, in a chapter book of Job in the Bible, he was actually sending the devil or Satan and telling him, go and persecute Job and do things to Job and do blah 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 to Job. Guys, the devil is not evil. The devil is not bad. No. The devil is God. And God is the devil. This is what you people have not realized a long time ago. God in the Bible was sending the devil to torture and test Job. Guys, God was sending the devil to torture Job. Why was God sending the devil to torture Job? That means God and Job were together, working together, colluding with each other, making collusion together, working hand in hand together. So this idea that like Satan is the devil, well, evil or whatever, completely retarded. So essentially, God exists, and if you recognize that God exists, good, we're on the same page. But if there is God, there is also Satan, my dude. So if you deny Satan and you say, no, I'm not going to worship Satan because Satan is evil. Yeah, but you're a retard. There is a God, and God is responsible for the existence of Satan. So you are supposed to admit and acknowledge the existence of God and Satan together. If you only focus on God, I'm sorry to say this to you, but this is stupid. You are denying the existence of Satan, or it's like you're ignoring Satan, like, oh, Satan doesn't exist, or Satan is not there, or whatever, or Satan cannot be used. Yes, Satan can be used. And there is nothing saying that Satan cannot be used in some good ways. Yeah, okay. And you see, you put both God and Satan together, and you get money, you get cash, you get silver coins. Silver coins. And everybody wants silver, no? It's halal. There's a word. Let's write halal here. Silver is halal. Yeah. Halal. Gold is, what is gold? Haram. Haram! Gold haram. No haram. Oh, sorry. Yes, haram. No haram? Yeah, okay. Wait. Sorry, guys. No. You see, there's a problem here. Yeah? You see the problem, right? So, silver is halal and gold is haram. You want to focus on silver and you want to get rid of gold, it's haram. For example, I'll give you an example. For example, if you go back to, wait, okay, we'll talk about this. We're going to talk about something else. Let me, okay, open the page and we do something here. Guys. Uh, for example, there was the terrorist organization or Daesh, 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 or also known as ISIS. Wait. Oh, guys, you're gonna love this, man. You're gonna love this. There's a terrorist organization called Daesh or ISIS, and Daesh and ISIS. Sorry, um, Daesh and ISIS, or Daesh ISIS. What they wanted to do was to make a caliphate, create a caliphate based on the gold standard. They wanted to make the gold standard, i.e., the dinar, dinar. And this is the reason why they were crushed and they failed and they were completely destroyed. Because they worship gold. They want to make everything gold. So they got crushed and destroyed. They wanted gold. They wanted to have gold. They wanted to have dinar. And they got crushed. Should they have worshipped both the masculine, fatherly, godlike aspect, God, and Satan, the woman, the feminine, the knowledge, blah blah blah, the silver, as in if they had worshipped both of them and gotten silver, or promoted silver, or tried to do something with silver, they would have been perfectly fine. Nobody would have touched them. I'm sorry, but the Americans would not have been able to destroy them. They would not have been able. Sorry, Americans. Well, whatever, NATO or whatever. NATO, but okay, Russia was also involved, and well, it's very complicated. Russia, NATO, and Iran, blah blah blah, or whatever. You know the whole thing. I'm not gonna go into details, but if they had adopted the silver, for example, but then again, they are Daesh. They are the evil ones. ISIS, Daesh, evil. They want to do gold, dinar, and that's why they have problems and they fail and they get crushed and destroyed and all that shit that happened to them. Now, again, back to this. Bear with me. Daesh or ISIS. ISIS, by the way, ISIS is the name of ISIS is the name of the Egyptian goddess. You know the Egyptian goddess Isis, and she is represented by gold. She's a golden goddess. Again, guys, it all goes back to the same thing. Anybody who worships gold gets destroyed. You remember this, right? It's a memorable story, right? In the Bible, for example, when you read the Bible, the Quran, whatever, the Torah, they're all in agreement about this, right? Guys, those who worship sorry guys, it's gonna take some time. Those who worship the golden calf, guys, those who worship the golden calf, i.e., Moloch, the one mentioned in the Bible, look, those who worship the golden calf or the yeah, mentioned in the Bible, which is again gold. Remember gold. The Jews or the Israelites, they were worshiping gold. Those who worship the golden calf, they get destroyed. They have problems, huge problems, and this is considered a sin and haram. Again, going back to guys, wait a second. Yeah. So, guys, look. Then, there's a story also in the Bible. Sorry, in the Torah. Well, the Torah is part of the Bible, but anyway, Moses takes Nehushtan. Nehushtan is a snake to heal the Israelites from some problems that happened. You know that story, right? Go dig it up. You can dig it up in the Torah. It's there. It's called a Nehushtan. So Moses heals the Israelites with a snake, with essentially the snake poison, but it's also medicine. Nehushtan. So again, guys, the more you do snake with rod, the more you have medicine, the more you have health, the more you have silver, the more you have essentially silver, cash, money, the good things in life. The more you worship this dude, the more you worship the calf or gold, the more problems you have. You will be like ISIS. You'll be Daesh, ISIS. You'll get crushed. They'll crush you in 9 seconds. They'll destroy you because you're a terrorist. You're a terrorist. This is what happens to terrorists all the time. Terrorists always get crushed. They always lose. Why terrorists always lose? Because they worship gold, dinar, instead of silver. This is essentially what is in the Greek. The Greeks, they say, the Greeks, pan. Sorry, let me just. It's difficult to do it. Pan metron, pan metron, aristan, pan metron aristan, pan metron aristan. Ariston. Pan metron ariston. Pan metron ariston. Pan metron ariston. The middle way is the best way. So you have to go in the middle. Don't be too pan metron ariston. Okay. Don't be too much of a dick. Okay. Don't be too much of a dick. Pan metron ariston. Don't be too much of a dick. Don't be too much of a rod. Don't be too much godlike or worshiper or god or whatever. And don't be too satanic. Don't be too evil. Don't be too enlightened or knowledgeable or womanlike. Yeah? I.e., don't be too masculine and don't be too feminine. It's kind of the way how it is. Then, pan metron ariston, then you go in the center. You see? You go in the center. Then you go in the center. And that's good, right? Because you have, look, you have this, then you are silver. You get cash, you get dollar, because you go, yeah, you have the rod, this, and you have the snake, this, put together, you go straight, bro. You get silver, man. You get silver, you get cash, you get dollar. Now, this is difficult in life because people have to sorry guys. You have to constantly manage. I'm still kind of working on this right now, and it's like really, really difficult. But you bear with me. It's like very difficult, but it's something I'm still working on. Yeah. So like you have to be as alpha as you can. Be as alpha as you can. And you have to be as wait, sigma whale, snake, whatever, worm, snake, whatever, same thing. Yeah, so you want to do both. You want to go both ways.
I I don't necessarily mean that in a sexual way, by the way, but if you interpret it that way, fine. That's your problem. I guess whatever. But you want to be silver. Yeah. Now a lot of people, they care too much about what people think of them, right? When you care too much what people think of you, then there's a problem, right? Because then you have an issue. This is a little bit complicated, but um, you see, you care too much what people think of you, then you have to get like a validation from other people. But like you don't need validation, right? Because like um, like yeah, typically what happens is that how it is basically like the um, the alpha and the sigma, i.e., the snake or the sociopath or whatever. Sorry, they are both. One second. They are both. Yeah, the alpha. They don't care that much about external validation from people. Like here, validation, valid. They don't care about validation from people. Sorry. Oh, I made a mistake here. Right. Okay. Wait. Sorry. The alpha cares about validation, and the sigma does not care about validation. But um, there is the beta, which is at the bottom here, below these two, and the beta um, cares about respect. Now, nobody should care about respect because this is actually why. Sorry. Oh God. This is precisely the reason why betas are always angry. Betas are typically very angry all the time, 24/7, because they need respect from people and they care too much about people's respect or whatever. So that's completely dumb. It's very retarded. But yeah, so back that the beta cares about respect. Uh, these two, alpha, sigma, um, do not care about respect. Okay? They do not give a shit whether you respect them or not. They care about other things. Now, the more alpha-like you are, the more you care about um, like validation from people. Not so much respect, but like validation to make you feel valid, if you know what that means. Like to validate your reality, to validate your opinions, blah 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 blah. Okay, but they don't care that much about freedom, so there's a cost. The more sigma you are, the more you care about. The less you care about validation. Sorry, the less you care about validation, and the less you care about validation, and the more you care about freedom. So you want to be uh, free, okay, but you can be also invalid. So it doesn't really matter. Like if somebody doesn't validate you, it, you don't give a shit, right? So there's like a pole. The more you are along the S pole, free and invalid, valid, but no freedom, no freedom. Because if you think about it, if you're like those stereotypical like alpha male guys, um, they don't have freedom. They have no freedom. Stereotypical alpha males, they don't have any freedom. They have no freedom. Um, their well, at least their freedom is an illusion because they have to, well, if you seek validation from the people that you are ruling as an alpha, then yeah, to get that validation, you have to sacrifice freedom because you are constantly at the behest of those people who need to validate you. But for them to give you that validation would also kind of destroy your freedom because you depend on them or whatever. Sigmas don't typically have that problem. They don't care if they're invalid. They don't need the validation of others, which is, I guess, not so good in some ways. But again, then you have freedom. So you have a lot of freedom. So anyway, you put these things together and bam, 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 you get cash, you get dollar, you get silver, you get um, essentially what is coinage. Because when the coin was started, when people started coinage, the first thing they did was to make silver. Nobody made coins out of gold. Um, that was a later invention, but that's technically it's not a coin. It's a lie. It's gold. A real coin, the real concept of coin, 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 coin is silver. It's drachma. When the coin was invented, what we know typically now as coin, when you say coin, that's drachma. That's the Greeks who invented it. It's an ancient Greek invention, drachma. All right. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just a little bit. Damn. Okay, right. So we've covered a lot of aspects of these things, and yeah. So dollar, silver, cash, essentially money, health, halal, not haram. Um, Worshipping both God and Satan, i.e., worshipping both, um, like the heavenly realm, the thing that go up, heavens, sky, yeah, heaven, sky, up, and the things that are down, the satanic, more natural, naturalistic aspects of life. For example, like like for example, okay, if you spend time in the woods, for example, in the forest, um, then you are essentially doing something which is satanic. You are just going down into the earth. You are worshiping the earth. You're sticking to the earth and to nature, which is not necessarily good if you do only that. It's stupid. Why do you want to stay just in earth? There are good things, but that's just earthy. It's very like earth. It's sticking down to the earth, going to the forest, doing, making fires and cooking and food and hunting animals and all kinds of shit. Nature, yeah. But then again, if you just go up, up, up and go open or up to the heavens, to the sky, to the whatever, that's also not good. Then you get nothing. That you don't get any of the earth like, woman like, feminine benefits of nature. So you need both. You need the up, sky, heaven, whatever stuff, and you need the down, below, Satan, earth, whatever. And you combine those things together. For example, here, like, let me put those things like put those things for you. We have earth. Let's say this is a landmass, okay, with mountains and trees and all sorts of whatever stuff, animals and stuff. And you also have sky or heaven. Yeah, this is heaven. Sky or heaven. Okay, wait. I'm gonna. No, 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 no. You guys, see, I don't want to confuse you guys, so I'm gonna take it like step by step. Okay, let me. I'll take it step by step. Okay. Why? So, when I said that the God-like element is up here, right? But what is up there? Uh, it's not what you think. What? You see? What is up here? And this is, wait, what's going to do here? I'm going to clarify it for you. This is Satan, okay? As in earth, and there's here magma. Like, I'm not very good at drawing, but like there's this fire and stuff, okay? All of this, of course, is the realm of Satan. This is all satanic stuff. Satanic Satan. And this, beyond that, is all God, like heaven. But careful, heaven does not mean sky. Ah. Heaven is what we now in the modern times we typically refer to heaven as being what people nowadays know as the universe. You know, like the universe, like when people go to space, basically space. Because God is all pervasive, He is everywhere, right? We worship God, right? He's everywhere. But He's beyond, He's somewhere else. You can't touch or see or whatever, right? It's untouchable, it's not, yeah. And this is all below, and it's all just fire, and it's all like, stuff. And then in between, there is the atmosphere. Yeah. Now, obviously, guys, I don't know for a fact whether the Earth is flat or, I can't tell you myself. I don't know for a fact if the Earth is flat. Maybe the Earth is flat. Maybe it's not flat. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the Earth is flat, or maybe it's spherical, as they say. Whatever. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I've never been out there, and obviously, I don't have the technology to go and check for myself. Many people have talked about like how all these all of these videos and footages that they show us from NASA, for example, could be like doctored or faked. Like they fake a movie, like CGI and all that stuff. So it could be fake, but it could also be real. It could also literally be that they're showing you footage of actually people going to rockets and all that stuff. Okay, so it could actually be that there is, um, wait a second. It could actually be that there is like the model of the Big Bang, whatever, that everything is spherical. There are spheres, and that the Earth is here's Earth, whatever. That the Earth is round or spherical. That could be, but it could also be flat. Now we don't know for a fact. We have no way of proving this 100%, because there's the theoretical. This is theoretical, like you talk, because guys, most of the people who talk about like the Earth being spherical and stuff like that, they tend to be more of the physicist, scientist types of people. They're very obsessed with this theoretical stuff, and they are very adamant about this. They say like, with our theoretical blah 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 shit knowledge, science, all that stuff, we know for a fact that the Earth is spherical. And then there is the people who come from the caveman times. The people who come from the caveman times. The people that come from the caveman times, the people in the medieval age, for example, they were convinced that the Earth was flat. Okay. Okay, this is what you see. Yep. And then there's all the theoretical aspect. But okay, look, guys, it doesn't really matter. It could be both. It could be. Does it matter in the end? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Maybe it is like this, or maybe it is this, or maybe it is both, in a spiritual, theoretical sense and in a physical sense. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. We go back to the topic here. Um, so, Earth, planet, whatever. Um, this is space. Yeah, this is space, and this is land or earth or whatever. Yeah, satanic, God, Satan, and God. But when you are in the middle, this is the best place to be, actually, because I told you, like, you don't want to be up with God because, well, okay, guys, 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 I don't want to confuse you guys, okay? I don't want to confuse you guys. See, if you're only with God, we talked about it, like you're just going to be clubbing and beating the shit out of people and raping and all that kind of stuff. And that's not good. And either way, you don't want to be just with you don't want to be just with God because then you're just up there in like the abstract kind of like space roaming around in space, which is you're not you're only getting that space stuff, and you also don't want to just be here with Satan, with the devil, like on Earth and stuff like that, right? Because then there's like fire, and you're fighting with the elements and fire and scraping up just to survive, and snakes and animals and snake bites and fire and blaze and all sorts of like fucking mountains and shit and like hiking and all kinds of you know what I mean, right? That kind of difficulties of the earth, of the devil, of Satan. um if you are, yeah, so you want to be in the middle, right? So we put this together. Yeah, then you're gonna get cash. Wait a second. You're gonna get cash, and you're gonna get silver, and you're gonna get Pan stone. You're gonna be in the middle, and you're gonna be like you're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be set up. Um, inshallah, inshallah. Let's make some magic for me. Please, please, God, please, no, not please, God. I ask you, and I ask Satan, both of you, my Lord and my devil, my Lord and my devil, Lord and devil, Savior and accuser and slanderer. I ask both of you guys um, to give me cash, to give me silver, and to put me right here. Please provide me with silver and dollars and cash. And excuse me. And yeah. So okay, wait. Yeah. Then you're gonna be then you're gonna be in the then you're gonna be in here. Now this is what is known in French. It's known as le ciel. In Italian, it's known as il cielo. I'm gonna get to it, guys. But sky, okay. Then you're gonna be in the sky. Now you wanna be in the sky. People are gonna lie to you and say all sorts of nonsense. Don't believe what people say. They're all liars. Not all liars, but they lie about many things, and they are confused. Also, many people out there are confused about many things. By the way, they have no self-awareness, and they don't know what they're saying or doing or why or whatever. And uh, the knowledgeable people like me, who have the ultimate knowledge, well, not ultimate, but like a lot of knowledge, they will tell you that you are wrong, actually, but it doesn't matter. Right. So, you want to be here in the sky. So, this is the best place to be. Why? Because you are not completely out there in the space, as in lost, I don't know, just expanding all over the place like God, because God is everywhere, right? Just roaming in space. And you don't want to be here. You want to be in the sky. In sky, not heaven. This is heaven. Sky. You want to be in the sky. Now, if you are in the sky, this is a better place, right? This is the best place. Then you are not being touched by the nasty things, the things that you don't like, which are here, out there. Because, like, for example, if you exit Earth, see, for example, let's say if you buy into this theoretical shit about the, yeah, about the skyrockets and spaceships and whatever. I don't know, guys. I've never experienced. Sorry, guys. I have never in my life seen a spaceship, um, personally, and I've never been in a spaceship, so I don't know. But whatever, man. Say you take a spaceship, according to these theoretical whatever, and you go into a spaceship and you go out of planet Earth. Yeah, then you have problems, right? Because then there's a sun. You're gonna burn by the sun and all that stuff. And obviously, you don't want to stay just on the land because then you can't do anything. So you want to remain in the atmosphere. You want to be in an atmospherical setting, and this is typically what is referred to as being ideal by a lot of people. When people talk about atmospheric temperatures, that's typically what people want. So you want to be here. You want to be in the excuse me. You want to be here you want to be here in the sky, not in heaven, and not in hell, or let's say, of course, hell, guys. Hell is a German word, which is wait. Hell is a German word. It's Hölle, but doesn't matter because it's also related to the word in English. You would say hole. So there's like a hole in the ground, for example, and you're literally in a hole in the ground, and you're like burning or whatever in that hole. Okay, and that's where like there's like like Satan and the devil and fire and all those things. Hell, hole. So you don't want to be in a hole, and you don't want to be in heaven. You want to be in the middle, like not heaven, but you don't want to be in hell. Yeah, you want to be in the sky. Then you're essentially, what are you doing? Basically, you're doing. Oh, come on, this back. If you're on this, you're in the sky, as in you are doing jet ski. For example, you you're in the sky, yeah, and if you're flying in the sky, then you're doing very well because you're doing jet ski. Excuse me, I'm just enjoying this so much, man. Fuck, oh, bro. Like for example, okay, like you pick yourself up, for example, and you go now to Matterhorn or any like of the mountains that are in Switzerland, for example, and you're gonna do ski. You're gonna ski around because you're in the sky. Remember, you are on top of the mountain, and you're skiing around on, typically you're skiing down the slope of the mountain, but then again, skiing or skying or being in the sky, you are in the sky. You're on top of the mountain. You are not in Earth, in Satan. No. You're not Earth, Satan, devil. No, you're not here. And you're also not completely out, like in the heaven or whatever. You are skiing, so you are sky. You are here, on top of the. Everybody wants to be on top of the mountain, guys. Everybody. I'm telling you guys, everybody wants silver and wants to be on top of the mountain. Again, remember something. Okay, guys, you're not gonna believe this, but you better believe it. But yeah, when you go to any top of any mountain, for example, what do you see? No, usually, it's like a mountain, right? And it's like brown or whatever color, black, brown, whatever, any color. And typically there is silver on top, cream. It's like a creamy but silvery white snow. Snow is silver, right? It's typically silver. You will never, I've never in my life seen gold um, on top of a mountain. Because when you go on top of a mountain, you will never see gold on top of a mountain. It's always silver. it's always like ice or sky, sorry, ice or frost or um, ice, snow, frost, snow capes, whatever. And then when you're on top of the mountain, you're in the sky and you're getting cash, you're getting dollar, you're getting silver, and on top of excuse me, you're on top of the mountain, um, and then you're on top of the mountain and you're yeah, you're good, you're sky. So you are in the middle, pan metron ariston, like we said, pan metron ariston, pan metron ariston, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Hell, Hölle, Hall.